People, the last reaction I did was Pennywise. From Dallas XY. I figured it out. People in the comments let me know. So I figured out Dallas XY was behind the Pennywise joint. So they did tell me it was AI, but he was behind the lyrics. But there's a Georgie's response. And I was in my head thinking like, yo, this could be a thing. Like responses back and forth. But yo, that shout out to Dallas XY and shout out to this dude right here, Rip Rhymes, with this one. I don't know what to expect out of this one right here, but that last one, that welcome to Derry or welcome back to Derry, whoo, shit was crazy. But let's get right into it, man. This is Rip Rhymes. This is Georgie's response. Pennywise this. So let's get to it, man.
You'll float too. Yeah, I heard that part. I'm the one floating. Let me talk. Penny for your thoughts, here's a thought, it's free. Underground rapper floating to the top. I'm sorry, that's me. I've been floating since October, I don't need a balloon. The only clown in Derry getting outwitted, and that clown was you. You took my
We gotta break these down, man. And shout out to the haters out there that be just commenting the most negative shit. There's only 2 words I got for y'all. Fuck you. But yo, he already started with the rebuttals. He said, "Penny for your thoughts, penny for your thoughts, Pennywise and thoughts." Man, let's get man.
You'll float too. Yeah, I heard that part.
Remember, he was dissing Bill on the last one. Like, crazy, you gotta go crazy on this, Georgie.
Let me talk. Penny for your thoughts, here's a thought, it's free. Underground rapper floating to the top. I'm sorry, that's me. I've been floating since October, I don't need a balloon. The only clown in Derry getting outwitted, and that clown was you. You took my arm but couldn't take my nerve, apparently. Said I was just a meal, but now I'm in your comments permanently. Armed and dangerous, you said about yourself that day. You dragged me to the drain and now I'm making you pay. You live forever, bro, you live in a sewer. I'm 6 years old and even I know that's not a flex, it's a rumor. You feast on fear, but
Man, Georgie going in. You got Georgie going in. Alright, let's go back a little bit right here. Because he was saying some shit.
sorry, that's me. I've been floating since October, I don't need a balloon. The only clown in Derry getting outwitted, and that clown was you. You took my arm but couldn't take my nerve, apparently. Said I was just a meal, but now I'm in your comments permanently. Armed and dangerous, you said about yourself that day. You dragged me to the drain and now I'm making you pay. You live forever, bro, you live in a sewer. I'm 6 years old and even I know that's not a flex, it's a rumor. You feast on fear, but you've been scared of 7 kids since '89. A cosmic ancient evil getting cooked by a first grader, that's your shine.
Yo, hold on, he said you've been since
Clown
what?
was you took my arm but couldn't take my nerve, apparently. Said I was just a meal, but now I'm in your comments permanently. Armed and dangerous, you said about yourself that day. You dragged me to the drain and now I'm making you pay. You live forever, bro, you live in a sewer. I'm 6 years old and even I know that's not a flex, it's a rumor. You feast on fear, but you've been scared of 7 kids since '89. A cosmic ancient evil getting cooked by a first grader, that's your shine. You mocked my brother's stutter in a song and thought that was art. Billy never stutters when he's talking from the heart. And the reason that he stutters is the same reason I'm down here. So maybe don't put that in your bars like it's something to cheer, bitch. Back in
Oh, Georgie got crazy on he said, bitch. Oh, Georgie not playing around. Well, especially after you took the motherfucker's arm, right? Yo, I see, this is what I like to see right here. Because AI and all that shit, this shit's dope. But like I said, in the Pennywise joint, motherfucker, he told Bill he'll run up on him like he's late for the electric bill. Yo, that's what I said. Georgie gotta get back. He gotta get revenge for his brother too. He gotta get revenge. He did his thing on the first verse a little bit. It's a little weird because I could hear the AI 100%, and it's a kid. But it's even the best part about it is that the kid, it sounds more disrespectful because it's a kid. You never want to get dissed by a kid ever. And then when he's really killing it, that's even worse. But so far, this shit was fire.
Where you left me in the rain. You thought that I was gone, but I got something to say. You took my arm, you took my boat, you took my Tuesday away. But you put Bill in your song, and that's where you made your mistake. I'm 6 years old, I got no bars, I got nothing to prove. But I've been floating down here long enough to know about you. You float too, yeah, you said that. Thought it made you sound cool, but everybody floats down here, and none of them chose to. You said Georgie was his everything to you, another meal. Let me tell you what his everything looks like. Let me make it real, it looks like every light on.
Yo, this sounds like an exact rebuttal to the Pennywise shit, but it's two different people. I see it was Dallas XY and now it's Rick Rhymes. But it's like the exact rebuttals of what Penny was saying and what he's responding to right here, Mini Georgie right here, is almost like he really is
In his room,
rebuttaling something.
something to say. You took my arm, you took my boat, you took my Tuesday away. But you put Bill in your song, and that's where you made your mistake. I'm 6 years old, I got no bars, I got nothing to prove. But I've been floating down here long enough to know about you. You float too, yeah, you said that. Thought it made you sound cool, but everybody floats down here, and none of them chose to. You said Georgie was his everything to you, another meal. Let me tell you what his everything looks like. Let me make it real, it looks like every light on in his room. Every night for years, it looks like Ma still setting out my plate through all her tears. It looks like Billy writing letters that he never sends to me. It looks like a paper boat that no one else was meant to see. You turned that into punchlines, or Tuesday into bars. Millions singing along, don't know what any of it are. Said the quiet part out loud and wanted claps for that. You gain kids' trust like a groomer, then attack. I'm not even mad, I'm just a kid and I know right from wrong. And I know the difference between a horror flex and a genuine song. You live in the deadlights, you live in the sewer, you live in the drain. I live in the hearts of every kid in Derry that knows your name. You got a body count, I got something you never had and never will. I got a brother who would burn all of Derry down for me. That's Bill, you got rubies on your grill. I got a yellow raincoat, Ma made by hand. You got red balloons on your wheels. I got a paper boat, Bill help me plan.
Yeah, he's definitely going off, or they're definitely going off what the Pennywise one said, because he said the red wheels. Yeah, that's what he said in his record. Okay.
It's trust like a groomer, then attack. I'm not even mad, I'm just a kid and I know right from wrong. And I know the difference between a horror flex and a genuine song. You live in the deadlights, you live in the sewer, you live in the drain. I live in the hearts of every kid in Derry that knows your name. You got a body count, I got something you never had and never will. I got a brother who would burn all of Derry down for me. That's Bill, you got rubies on your grill. I got a yellow raincoat, Ma made by hand. You got red balloons on your wheels. I got a paper boat, Bill help me plan. You got a mansion in the Cransfield, I got a drain on Witcham Street. And somehow I'm the one up here and you're still underneath. Other rappers from the streets, you're from beneath the streets. I'm 6 years old and I just bodied you in 32 beats. You said you do it for the thrill, said this shit is fun to you. But you spent 27 years afraid of 7 kids, so who's scaring who? You called it a blunt rotation.
He said you scared of 7 kids, so who's scaring who? That is a good point. Right? He was always scared of the 7 kids, right? And we all know what happens at the end of the It's, you know. 'Cause I'm a fan. I'm a horror fan. Like, hands down, my favorite one is Michael Myers, which I saw Dallas XY has one of those, so I'm gonna have to get to that one too. But this one right here, the rebuttals is crazy. So far, like, I'm leaning into the Pennywise one. I ain't even gonna hold you because that shit was cold. It was crazy. But he's rebuttaling exactly what he needed.
Called it a
How he needed to.
I call it a paper boat that beat an ancient evil downtown. Thought you ended me on a Tuesday in the rain, but here I am in your comment section causing you pain. The deadlights don't work on someone who's already gone. I got nothing left to lose, every reason to respond. Everybody floats, yeah, I've been floating, I should know. The difference is I float just float below. You said you
Oh.
float too. I already do. You said Georgie was just another meal. Bill didn't think so. Didn't think so.
Yo, we need a diss record from Bill. Like, Bill's been thrown around in this motherfucker back and forth. Like I said with the Pennywise, he was destroying Bill on there. But Georgie came out with the response. Bill, where the fuck you at?
Don't think so. You live forever in a sewer. I live forever in a story. That's the difference. Hi, Billy. I made a song. I think it's pretty good.
Was alright. That evil laugh, bro. That shit creepy. Alright. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat this shit. I'm leaning with the Pennywise one, with the Dallas XY one. Welcome to Derry. The beat was ridiculous. The video was ridiculous. This video was ridiculous too, though. I ain't even gonna front. Like, everything about the video, like, you could see it was AI. This one. Now I could honestly tell the Pennywise one was AI like a motherfucker too, but it looked crazy. This one was more darker. The Georgie's response, Georgie, you could have done better. You could have done better. But that Pennywise one's still up here for me. I ain't even gonna front. Whoo! Yo, that was Rip Rhymes Georgie's response. I think it's Rip Rhymes. That's the page, man. That's the page. They put it somebody put it in the comments. They were like, yo, you gotta do Georgie's response. I didn't even know this was a thing. Is there more of these out there? Like Michael versus Jason or Leprechaun versus Chucky, some shit. Like, this shit is a thing. This shit's fire. But yo, I was leaning towards the Pennywise one. I was leaning towards the Pennywise one. But this shit was pretty good. I'm not gonna front. It was a good response, but I don't think it was strong enough for the Pennywise one. But yo, that was Rip Rhymes, Georgie's response. Go show love to dude. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you haven't, because that's more important than ever now with the algorithm, is liking the video and sharing it out. Y'all let me know in the comments who y'all think, got the better song. Was it Pennywise or was it Georgie? Was it Georgie? Y'all let me know in the comments. It's your boy Around the Way, Jay. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, my people, don't forget it.